if you do follow that. I know a lot of Christians are hardcore Christians. They're some of the nicest people you'll ever meet in your life. So it does work, right? Like if you do live like a Christian and you do follow the principles of Christ, you will have a richer, more love-filled life. So it is true, right? But you have to submit to this concept that this guy was the child of God who came down to earth, let himself be crucified, came back from the dead, explained a bunch of stuff for people, and then said, all right, see you when I come back.
And you don't know. Right.
It's like I'm in this rabbit hole. I have sucked myself into this rabbit hole of like figuring anything and everything I could figure out about everything and everything. But mainly the topic right now is Jesus and God and everything like that. Anyways, there's nothing I can do. No matter what the truth is, no matter what we're going on, no matter what's going on, at the end of the day, what can you do? Make the best of it? All right. That's easier said than done when everything is a reminder of what's going on. The moon. I saw the moon yesterday. I was at my work. The moon literally caught me in okay, let me describe what just happened. Two customers come up and I'm like, hello, and then I look up and I'm like, I immediately apologize to the customers. I'm like, I'm so sorry, the moon was just caught me off guard, like it was so just, and then they turn around and they're like, wow. And I really like that moment. But yeah, like the moon. And then the way the moon just reflected off the water, I was just like, how are people not trying to like figure this shit out constantly everywhere I go? Oh, sorry. How are people not like, what? I can't keep going like this. This shit is too much. And it's like weird. It's like addicting. Like I want to know more. I want to know other possibilities. I want to hear other people speak about this. I want to have every excuse to stop at and just admire and analyze the world. But it becomes to a point where there's just unlimited. It's an infinity amount of things you can analyze. Where it's like, okay, now I know all this. Now back to normal. Huh? Huh? I feel like once you step out of your little like jail cell, or if you wanted to make it a more positive connotation, if you want to put more positive vibes to that, your house, I guess, your little box of life, your job, your school, all that, and you step out of it and you explore. You go back. You want to keep exploring, no? Yeah. And then once you find that there's so many different ways out there, your little box, jail cell, little maze you're in is really super, super insignificant compared to what's out there. So I'm constantly in a battle of just, this is just temporary to be in this little box of yours. You're gonna make it out. You're gonna make it out. You're gonna make it out. Shit. The more I explore, the harder it is. So I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay. Admire the beauty. You can admire the moon, but don't think too deep about it. You can admire the humongous space of just water. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, that's supposed to be there. Don't worry. It's yeah. The wind. Yeah, that's pretty normal. It's just like air. It's a breeze. It just comes from places, and you just have to live. Yeah. And I don't mean to sound like deep or whatever. The fuck? it's just like I'm just explaining what happens when you go a little bit too far down the rabbit hole. You just kind of, you can't, it's dangerous. I'm gonna turn into a freaking nomad. Is that what God wants? So yeah, welcome back to another YouTube video. Thanks for watching, and thanks for watching if you made it to the end. But this is a kind of a representation of what's going on in my head. I would say on a daily basis now. It used to be maybe once a week. But like I said, going down the rabbit hole, you just keep going back into it, keep digging a deeper hole, and it gets worse. I don't think we're supposed to be doing that. That's not part, like, it doesn't feel natural to be able to do that and to gain that much knowledge within a short amount of time. I really don't think it's natural. That is why I think it is not good to go too far into it, because your brain isn't meant for all that. But so that's why I do truly believe we are an anomaly. We are a mistake some way or another. Like, this isn't really supposed to happen. I don't know. There's theories about that too. See, I'm drifting back into it so quickly. This is a YouTube video. Thank you for watching. And then you see, going back to normal life, it's like, okay, time to fold my clothes. Like, what? Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this helps somebody. I honestly don't know why I would post this, but I feel like it is a form of art. It is a form of history. It is documentation of human history. At the end of the day, that's what it is. So, and who knows how long digital shit will last? Who knows if there's ways to keep them, keep videos alive forever? Who knows? Because there was a day, I believe there was a time where there were no electronics at all, right? That's fact. I believe there will be a time where that happens again. And what happens to all the videos? What happens to all the videos that were made? Do they just get wiped out? Because I believe that the digital realm or whatever is very fragile. But 3,000 years ago, you could write something down. It could last 3,000 years on a piece of paper because it's physical. This is just all freaking electronical. I don't even know. But, so that's another thought I've had. It's like, okay, all these videos I make. Oh my god, sorry. All these videos I make. Are they gonna last? Like, do they last? Forever? Like forever? Like forever? I wonder if we'll ever think of a way to keep a video and be able to watch a video without having to plug a device into the thing to charge it, or okay, all right. I don't. Should I try shrooms? Probably not. Are there any drugs that will quiet this down? Adderall? Probably not. I want to disappear. My urge to disappear becomes stronger and stronger the more I go into the rabbit hole. Gotta remember, hey, stay on your own 2 feet. You are in this flesh, in this reality. Stop. Don't fuck your future up.
And I think that's ultimately the questions that we should be asking in terms of, you matter more than you are matter. There's something going on there.
There's something going on with all of us.
Yeah.
We kind of know it, we don't know it.